Hello and welcome to the Milton Keynes Model Railway Society for another one of our infamous running sessions where things will start off with some degree of normality and sense before inadvertently just turning into complete and utter madness, i.e. him. You can see running there in the River Rails Class 150, courtesy of Bachmann. You then have the Duchess of Hamilton doing the rounds with a lovely rake of LMS carriages. Then you have, he did tell me, I've completely forgotten, Kerr Stewart Victory Class, I think it is. He did tell me what the RWND stands for. Can't for the love of me remember. I will get told again. Still forget, so I'll leave it to you lot for your vast imagination to tell me in the comments. Since the last video, there's been a bit of work on the layout. We're getting the turntable back into a working order. At the fiddle yard at the top, we've painted the boards and are in the process of ballasting it, as you can see there. So it is slowly but surely coming along. Then we got a Bachmann 25 running around, weathered with 3 Suburbans, quite happily enjoying itself. There'll be plenty more locos and rolling stock making appearances throughout the course of the video. You may even recognise some of them if you see them running on the main line, or you may even have these models yourself. So, with that all being said and done, sit back, relax, and watch the mayhem unfold. Right, we're having to give the Duchess a little bit of a break, as it's being, for want of a word, temperamental. So, in the meantime, we have this weathered 37 running around, 37.431 in the petroleum livery, or the ex-petroleum livery with sort of the intercity colours to it, with its matching rake of Intercity Mark 1s running around. Under the other line it goes. Partial race taking place here, although I think you can see who the winner is out of the two. And the same to you. I hear the unmistakable sounds of a 20 having fired up. We've got a right mixture of locos here in the sidings, most of which will probably be making appearances as the evening progresses. This one courtesy of Bachmann, it's 2141. Heading off to go and do something mystical and magical, I'm sure. We're going to have a 37 coming out, 37.401. Mary Queen of Scots. It's suddenly got very, very noisy in here. Right, well, the 150's parked up and the horns going mad. We've, yeah. It didn't take long. I don't actually know what the official term is for this, but it's basically just it's a yellow van that can run around on the rails. It's quite content. We've got both 20s here going off at the same time. So you've got 2141 that's singing away, then 20034 that's doing the business at the same time. Right, the 25, we've decoupled it from the Suburbans, had to think then. We'll take that away at some stage and then replace it with another loco. We have no idea what other loco it could be. It could be the 37 that's parked up there, could be the 20s behind me, it could be anything up there, or it might be something completely different. Ooh, hello. Very nice indeed. I'm not going to pretend to know what that is. My knowledge of steam locos is minimal at best. Give me a diesel or an electric, I'm your man, but give me a steam loco and I'm slightly snookered. Whatever it is, looks the business. It looks incredibly cute hauling those wagons. The van, as you can see, it's happy. It's content. Here it comes. Let's ignore the fact here, ladies and gentlemen, that we were attempting to get this whacked into the sidings. What's happened here is the signaller didn't set the points. We shall gloss over this and pretend it never happened, even though it's currently being filmed, but it's fine. What you're witnessing is actually completely fabricated. This never happened, and what you're now watching is actually what was supposed to happen. See, it was seamless. This is professionalism. This is what we aim to achieve every time. And I almost get the impression that none of you will believe me, which is fine. I don't believe me either. Oh, and the 20s have gone to sleep. Very nice indeed. No, never mind, they're coming back up again. That van is quite content, doing his own thing. Right, we've had a change around with the locomotive front. Running on the DC level, we have one of my Black 5s running around. It's one of the weathered versions, 45393, hauling decidedly weathered BR Maroon Mark 1s. The 20 is currently plying its trade with the Suburbans. In fact, if I do an about turn, here is said 20. Looks rather at home hauling those, it must be said. And then just coming up on the other level is another one of the Black 5s. Again, this one also weathered, hauling the BR Blue Mark 1s. That's the South Eastern and Chatham Railway P class loco, I'm led to believe, with authentic rolling stock to match. This is Black 5 450 6010, going at a modest pace. Seems to work rather well with the BR Blue Mark 1s. Very nice indeed. Right, we're having another change up on the locomotive front. We're going to be sending out my K1, the Hornby version, the number 62032, complete with blokes doing their thing. Going to have it reverse out and head out onto its train. What we will do is gloss over the fact that it has a Merchant Navy sound file. It's absolutely fine. And we still have the Weather Black 5 down below, doing what it does best. Okay, the K1 is now out and about with its rake of Western Region Mark 1s. And there goes the Black 5. Still doing what Black 5s do best. Okay, bring your attention back up to the DCC side of the surroundings to find a departmental 40 coming along. 97407, it has been renumbered and weathered. Will be stuck onto the front of the suburban train to stretch its legs. And then down below, we have the experimental Deltic. Look in the business, hauling the LMS carriages and looking very good while doing so. Oh, when we have coming down this way, we have a little rail car as well. We are going Great Western this evening. Streamlined. And the same to you, sir. Very nice indeed. Right, and here we have the 40 working well. And as the 40 continues onwards, the Deltic still going strong. And we've got a nice little 3F running around now. Holding the Acura scale open wagons. They do look the business, it must be said. K1 still doing its thing without any real issue. Right, we've had another change around upstairs. We've got a BR Blue 25 running around called Aberystwyth Castle. 25034 with a generator unit and 2 Mark 1s. The rear one having seen slightly better days, but a nice looking match to go with. And we've stopped. Oh no, we're back up and running again. Minor glitch. And there's the 3F, 47279, quite happily running around. And we brought this little gem back out again to stretch our legs. Oh, hello. Glowing firebox. Oh, I say. Oh, well, that does look the business. Very nice indeed. Yes, thank you. Right, got a bit of shunt action taking place. 20034 has come out from the diesel fueling point. And we'll take up refuge in the sidings amongst all the other diesel and steam locos that are currently sat here. Well, we have BB line 35020 coming out. Well, it was. There you go. Our River Trains Wales class 150 back out again, 150-236. Destination boards having go to Llandudno. Well, the front's going to Llandudno, the back's going to Chester. Right, the 37057 Viking is coming into life. You have the clean version, 37401, and the weathered version, 37057. Which do you prefer in the comments, clean or weathered? Personally, I think a weathered diesel is better. But then in saying that, the solid blue 20 looks the business when clean. Very nice. 25034 still quite happily trotting along with its generator units and 2 Mark 1s. Having a gentle excursion, shall we say. Right, the BR Blue 25 is now rested, and we're going to have another Black 5 coming around. This will be 44875. Got a bit of a wobble to it, but is otherwise quite happy to haul the LMS carriages. Then we have the return of the weathered Black 5 with the BR Maroon, sorry, the BR Blue Mark 1s even. Everybody should have a Black 5, it's the law. Right, we currently have the third Black 5 now running around, so we have 3 Black 5s doing the business, 2 on the DCC level and the other one on the DC. The DC one being 45.393. So that's 2 weather Black 5s in my arsenal and 1 clean. So having some Black 5s is all good and good, and hello. Bit of southern EMU action taking place. It'll be a class 411 for those of you interested. And I have just learnt that, so there we are. We've been on a learning experience together. And something a little different, the clockwork train. Going like a bat out of hell. And it's just running out of gusto. Can he get back to us? No. What's the answer to that question? Right, we have another change down below as both the 20s are singing their song. We've got a 1F coming along now, 41708 on the empty wagons. also looks the business, complete with a lovely detailed interior, as the 411 continues to set the world alight with its speed records, as the Weather Black 5 is still doing what she does best. Oh, and the other Black 5, of course I forgot. Still both Black 5s at the top, still going strong. One weathered, one clean. And we have one of the resident class 40s coming out, 4141. Had a little bit of a discussion with the points then, from the looks of it. Oh, definitely having a discussion with the points and wasn't overly fond of them. It's having a think. Yep, it's throwing a protest. Voila. Right, so you see the Weather Black 5 and BR Blues have been parked up. The London Transport livery loco plying her trade rather nicely. Right, assortment of wagons with the eyes appearing from yonder. We have the 40 back out again, or the 97 as it's been renumbered for the departmental workings. And then a running session on this layout wouldn't be complete without something irregular taking place, and tonight it's a Jubilee class locomotive, Swiftshaw, running around pushing a gunpowder van. Because why not? I mean, why wouldn't you push a gunpowder van with a steam locomotive? It's not like that could be a ticking time bomb or anything at all, but, you know, we'll work with it. It's totally fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong with that. There wouldn't be a tremendous derailment and cataclysmic explosion. No, not at all. It's all tickety-boo and above board. But we also have the prototype Deltic down below on the BR Maroon Mark 1s. Does look the absolute business. And as that continues to do its loops, I shall end it all there. And thank you all very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, I'm sure you would have done. If you haven't, there's something drastically wrong with you. Then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. I do get back to them as and when I get the opportunity to, as it seems to be every loco is now coming alive and making noises at me. Didn't run every loco in this session, but we're going to keep on running as the evening progresses. But I think what we've covered there gives a good insight into what we get up to. We'll probably do more and more of these, but we'll probably start doing themed ones. So we'll actually have, you know, be like galas, if you will, so steam galas, diesel galas, or just running sessions where we have, as you can see, just a little bit of everything, as is shown back there, as well as all of the various locos and everything else we have on display here. So, until next time, from all of us here at the Milton Keynes Model Railway Society, we shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.